Ladies and gentlemen.
Hey ladies, welcome back to Somebody Come Listen to This podcast. It is your host Nava, and I know it has been a long time. I really don't have a topic for this show. I just wanted to stop in and say hi and let you guys know what's been going on with me. Like everybody, I've just been working a lot. And lately, I have just not been feeling like posting any videos on YouTube. I share creators that I watch and that I like, so you guys can follow them also, because like I said before, this is not about money for me. I just want women to wake up, and so that's the reason that I share a lot of content creators videos on my community tab or on my page. I have a lot of topics that I could have talked about, but I just chose not to because, ladies, I am really exhausted with talking about men, about black men, about pick-me's, about mammies. I feel like it's 2024, like summer is almost over and we already know as much as we need to know about what's going on. And I know it's some women that still aren't awake, but we still have all of this content online. That's why I encourage you all to share all of these videos, even my old videos. I haven't made one in months, but share even my old videos if you like them, and tell them the ladies that you like, that you think they should follow. If you have nieces, I know it's hard to get women to listen, but if you got anybody that you think might remotely even listen to any of these channels, share them. I just feel like it's time for us to move on as women. Like, as black women, I feel like we need to get our communities together. That's the next step. 2024, we talked about it for over a year and a half, maybe 2 years, possibly 2.5 or 3 years. We've talked about the issues, and as we can see, it's a lot of ex-wives that don't want to change, and we can't make them change. The only thing we can do is change ourselves. As far as I see, we are more responsible for what's going on. I know a lot of women disagree with that, but I really feel like us as women, we take more responsibility as far as when we do lay down and get up. Most of the responsibility is going to fall on us. Like, if we get pregnant, we're the ones that have to carry that baby for 9 months. We're the ones that's going to have to decide whether we want to keep it or not. We're the ones that's most likely going to have to pay for it if we don't keep it. We're the ones that most likely, if we do decide not to keep it, we may not ever be able to birth children again. We're the ones that got to stay with those children and struggle financially and all. So I feel like we really do have to take the lead. I hate when I hear women saying we got to hold these men accountable. You cannot hold anybody accountable but yourself. You're a grown woman. You cannot make this man do anything. You may be able to make him pay child support, but you're risking your life even doing that, because a lot of them, they don't have the money, first of all. And a lot of them, if you try to make them pay child support, they would rather take you out or unalive the child and go to jail just to stop from paying that child support. So I really don't think it's worth it to even try at this point. We've seen so many stories, and it's just frustrating to me. I'm not even frustrated at the males anymore, because they're doing what they've been doing for centuries. I'm more frustrated at the women who refuse to wake up and to see what's going on, even though we've seen it for hundreds of years. We've seen it for decades. We see it with our sisters, our cousins. We see it all around us. We've experienced it ourselves once or twice, or even, more times than that. But we refuse to believe that it's most of them. It's all of them. Like, you haven't even found the good one, but you still refuse. Even the ones that are married like myself, that are running around saying not all, I can't get with that. Like the moment you say not all is the moment you embarrass yourself. So, ladies, I don't like that. And with us seeing all of the stuff that's coming down the pipeline with Project 2025, that's going to affect women and children, and with the Roe v. Wade reversal, it's so many things that they're trying to do to affect women, and it's like. And another thing, black women refuse to see that we need to come together with all women. I know we've had it hard, and I know that when women try to join us, they try to co-opt and take over, but we're going to have to take the lead. No matter what happens, black women are going to have to take the lead, and that's because we're at the very bottom. And those who are at the very bottom have to be strong and stand together and stand up. And since we're natural leaders, I already see that the rest of the women in the world are following our lead. They're starting to stand up. They're starting to speak out about what their men are doing to them and the abuse that they are enduring in their communities and in their homes. And maybe they're afraid to speak out. And once they see us speaking out, because black women have never really spoken about anything because we were so scared. We've always protected. Black women, just like white women, they've always protected the men that look like them simply because that's the man that look like them and they're in the closest proximity to them. But in 2024, we see that's changing. I just suggest that this year y'all get out and you look for places where you can build communities with women. When I say places, I mean like land and communes and countries. And it doesn't have to be a lot of women. You can take 3 or 4 women. I see women that are traveling alone just by themselves and their daughters. I don't recommend that, but if that's what you feel like you have to do that, but I don't feel like that's safe. I feel like we're stronger in numbers, and I know it's going to be really hard to find 1 or 2 or 3 women that are on the same page with you, but do the work. Before you decide to move, do the work and try to find that group where y'all are on the same page. What I try to show these videos to other women, and I know if we're going to be on the same page or not. Some women are going through it. Like, I know a lot of women that are going through it, but they refuse to hear anything I'm trying to show them or tell them. And I know those are just not the women for me. But if they ever come to me and need help, I'm going to tell them the truth. And if they don't want to hear it, that's on them. But if they receive it, we can sit down, we could talk, we could discuss what's going on, and hopefully they'll come around. But if not, just work on yourself. Like, one way I'm working on myself right now is I'm just working and saving up whatever little cash that I can save up. In the fall, I'm going to learn Spanish because maybe I'll move to a Spanish-speaking country. And a lot of women of color are moving and building communities in these countries because life is so much better and easier and relaxing, and they don't have to work 10 and 11 hours a day. Maybe they can work on the computer, but they're getting to enjoy their lives. They're getting fresh air and fresh fruit and fresh water. And it's just so many things that we don't see that we could have that is in our grasp. And it's about to get worse. So I don't know. I'm tired of, I know I haven't been making videos for that long, but just being online in the comments, talking to different black women and women at all, and just seeing what the men are saying and some of the women are agreeing with them, it just makes you tired. A lot of women have come and gone and tried to warn other women, and they just disappeared because it's tiresome. Like, when you see the truth and you know what's going on, and you're amongst a group of women who have been brainwashed just like the men around us, but you're awake and you try to teach them, and they're just like, oh, you're an old mammy. You're 35 or 40, you're an old mammy. And then there's those ones that, oh, you're married to a man, so you're a hypocrite. How are you telling us that? I don't care who you're married to. If you're telling the truth, I'm going to listen to you. We're warning younger girls the signs to watch out for, what not to allow, what not to do. There's so many channels, and I am on Instagram. YouTube is still censoring me very hard. But I'm on Instagram, you guys, under Nava_speaks. If you want to follow me on there, I could send you a list of ladies and a few gentlemen that I do follow, and you can just pick and choose the ones that you want to follow and share. I support a lot of channels. Yeah, but I'm not the one to keep talking to you and arguing with you. A lot of people have asked me, am I going to ever do call-ins, or am I going to ever have people on my panel? And I'm like, I want to do that, but if I could find the right panelist, I want to make a channel where there's like maybe 3 or 4 women that are like-minded like me, where we could all share our ideals and we can talk. But I just don't want to do it by myself, because I know me. I don't want to do it by myself. I'll do this channel by myself, but I would rather do a panel where we could have all different, kinds of opinions. So hopefully one day I'll find those ladies who want to do it with me, and we can get together and we'll let you guys know. But until then, y'all, I'll just keep sharing some of my favorite content creators. I'm not trying to grow my channel by showing their videos. I'm trying to make this movement grow. I'm trying to wake up women. I'm trying to just spread this message worldwide. That's what I'm doing when you see me sharing other people's videos. Yeah, that's about all. I just wanted to check in with you guys and see how you were doing. Let me know in the comments if you're thinking about starting your own channel. I'm not divested. I pretty much think that all males are the same. And at this point, I'm thinking that a whole lot of women are the same. Like, I'm seeing that. But I do see women waking up at really, really fast rates. And I'm happy for that. I'm grateful for that. But get in the comments and let me know if you guys have ever thought about starting your own channel, or if you've thought about, moving out of the country, or even staying in the country and making your own commune. And until next time, guys, I will talk to you later. Bye. That right.